When you think of all that work you put in, all those hours during COVID, you were just staring at your walls where you had put up, what, an entire, like, life history of Elvis Presley around you?
Yeah, I think back to that time, which that was the 6 months that we shut down for COVID, and we didn't know if the film was going to come back, and I stayed in Australia and pasted all the images that I had of Elvis all around the walls, and so it's just floor to ceiling, a detective scene, you know.
You're great, Colonel. You are the best person I could ever hope to work with. You know, this is something I had never said to nobody before. I believe I can be great too.
I mean, Mandy Walker, our cinematographer, I'm just so proud of her and so happy for her. And she's one of 3 female DPs in 90 whatever years that has been nominated.
And she figured out the special angles that flattered your face, that knew it was just right.
She was there from day one. She was there when I first, started workshopping with Baz. Mandy was there with the camera and figuring out angles and everything. And I never had that experience with a cinematographer before, where you're developing language as you're preparing, together.
We sat together, you and me, and Lisa Marie, in the jungle room at Graceland.
Yeah.
And she talked about her affection for you.
My children and I just felt immediately in love with him and protective of him. I feel so protective of him. And I think Riley does too. But we love you. and he felt his love, and we felt his love, and it was just so much love, and it's a lot. He's done such an incredible job that we feel so connected to him. Sweet thing. He's such a sweetheart.
What did that mean to you, to have those feelings from her?
It's so hard to put into words. I mean, because I had just met her the day before. I think we did that interview together. But I'd had so much time of trying to understand her father, trying to be inside his mind as much as I could. And then you add in the whole layer of everything that's gone on in either one of our lives, that losses and
the loss of her son.
Yeah.
The loss of your mother.
Yeah.
It was as if the two of you were healing something by connecting.
Yeah. I mean, we spent a lot of time upstairs, together, and she showed me many things. I mean, getting to see his books on his bedside table that he'd underlined, they were all spiritual books. And
was there a guitar involved?
Yeah, he has a guitar that was just laying on the carpet on the floor, and I ended up getting to play that in the jungle room, and it was not only the guitar that he had from the 50s that he used in all those early films of his, like Loving You.
And from now on, kid, you're not borrowing my axe. Hey, Susie.
That's for you, from Tex.
Ooh. From here on in, you're busting your own strings.
And that's the same guitar he plays in the 70s as well. So when you watch That's the Way It Is, and you get to see him rehearsing for Vegas, and then you see him on stage in Vegas, that's the same guitar that he was playing that since the 50s.
Is your last memory of Lisa Marie that night of celebration at the Golden Globes?
Yeah, that's the last time we saw each other.
My boy. I just am so grateful right now.
What do you remember about that night that brings a smile to your face?
Being on stage and getting to look down into her eyes and seeing how moved she was. Lisa Marie, Priscilla, I love you forever. There's many memories from that night that make me smile.
You brought her great joy.
I hope so.